Good morning, everyone. Aradhna Tiwari from Be the Change, and just a moment. And Access Consciousness certified facilitator and empowering coach here as your friend for your question for today. Waiting for you all. Looking forward to talk to you all. Hello, Radhika. How are you, sweetheart? So nice to see you here. Hello, Ritu. How have you been, Radhika? Awesome. Hello, Mesh. So good to have you, Radhika. Where have you been lost? Hey, Parata. Awesome. Waiting for others to come up and then I'll read the question. Hello, Vijay. Good morning. So good, even better now to see you. Yes. I'm so happy to see you, Radhika. It is so nice. It's like lovely to see everybody you know and being on your Insta and listen to my chatter. Hi, Sahista. Welcome. Last couple of weeks have been super hectic with. As long as you're working, as long as you're having fun, Radhika, I'm happy. And I know you create awesome stuff. I've been remembering you though. Hey, Prakhar. Prakhar isn't on time today. So now I can flirt with him more. People who are on time, I can flirt with them more, no? Like Umesh is on time, Sahisa is there. Everybody. Thank you for being here, guys. So who else is joining us? So I'll read once and then we'll read it again. So today's is truth. Everywhere you are stuck, upset, desire a change. Ask, what is my reality here? What do I have to choose different here? Oh, it's an amazing thing. So it's like, what is your reality? Do you even know what your reality is, or you have been only following other people's reality, truth? So how many of you here know what your reality is? Yeah, that's the topic, Vijay. So truth, what is your reality? So whenever you get stuck, upset or intrigued by anybody or anything, and there is a weirdness in your world, if you can ask, if it was my reality, what would I choose here? Because what happens is we generally tend to follow other people's reality by their reality as true and real. That in this situation I have to be cranky, in this situation I should be scolding, or in this situation I should be upset, or say example, somebody died and you don't feel like crying, but you should be crying, you should be doing stuff. That is what is expected of you, and how much you do that because that is expected of you, not because you're choosing to do that. So every time you're in such spaces and places, ask, if it was my reality, what would I choose here? How would I react? What would I be? And what one action would I take here? Rather than reacting based on other people's judgments and what you have learned from other people. And also, what do I love to choose? What would I have to choose different here? Yeah, because if it be your reality, you'll be choosing very, very differently than what others are choosing. So that is how it is. Hello, Payal, welcome. Ritvi, hello. Sunena, good morning. Janvi, hello. Shivangi, hello. Surbhi, hello. Sibi, hello. Hello, everyone joining in now. Thank you for being here. Harsha, hello. Good morning. Awesome. So, guys, who knows your reality? So you can start asking if you do not know, and that's my favorite question to everybody. That what is your reality? What you know you have in your reality? Because your reality, what you actually desire. Don't go to the reality that you have formed from looking from other people or learn from other people how to be. You've learned enough. I think everybody who's here on this platform right now are grown up enough. Wherever you're still living in your childhoods, what if you actually step out of it and now you've learned everything from your friends, from your environment, from your parents, from everything. Now out of this, nobody's forcing anything on you. That was then. You are here now in this 10 seconds. So what would you like to keep with you, and what would you like to let go? So what if you can actually play with that exercise, which I'm actually playing with my other groups also, is actually go to your childhood, go to your memories which you have, and you will only go to the memories which are really, really significant in your life because you still somewhere carry them. and they will show up in your universes. So just start dissipating and deleting everything in your files which is not required. So it's like how computer gets filled, how your almirahs get filled, how your spaces get filled, and you need to throw up the crap. So wherever you're holding those craps, what if you can have that fun today, clearing out from your spaces and places. So what if we always start with our homes, we start with our almirahs, or we start with our computers and stuff. But what if you start with your body and your being today, and you start deleting everything what is not required? Whatever you learned, there were certain things about your father, there were certain things about your mother, there were certain things around your environment, your family, your siblings, which you liked and which you hated. So whatever you hated, what if you actually start looking at them, that what did you actually hate about them? And what if that was their choices, and are you still willing to be that? Are you willing to be hated? And what if you do give up your hate there? Do guys, do give up your hate there. If you're not able to give up the hate, that means you have a charge. You will end up creating exactly same things in your life. So that's a home play if you want to play. Choice is yours totally. So that's showing up. So what if you actually go, take your delete button. These files are not required ever. Put them in the dustbin, trash them out, and choose. And in this 10 seconds, have the life you truly desire. So ask, what is my reality here? What do I have to choose different here today? Cool. So any questions? Hello, Arpita. Good morning. So Sachin says, yes, use shift plus delete and delete permanently. Yes. Awesome. Hello, Jazz. So though we shouldn't be hurt, we feel hurted. So Vijay, you cannot feel hurted unless you allow yourself to feel hurted. And it's okay to allow yourself to be hurted. And first, do not resist. Why am I hurted? The moment we are hurted, we should not be hurted. We are hurted, man, period. Sorry, I can't use this word. Okay, we are hurted, right? So acknowledge it, I'm hurted. Okay, what allows me to be hurted? Who in you is giving the permission to hurt yourself? Who other than bigger demon do you have in your life who can actually allow you to hurt yourself? And then that's a choice. Stop resisting it. Stop resisting anything, guys, in your life which is happening, which you're upset about, which you're even happy about. Like, just acknowledge it. I'm happy about this. I like so-and-so. I like so-and-so. It's okay. Stop resisting. I don't like this person. I don't like sex. I don't like XYZ things. It's okay. You like it, you like it. First, unless you will not acknowledge, you will not change. So please go, look into your worlds, dwell into it. What do you like about it? What do you hate about it? See to it, and give up the hate and love relationship. Be neutral. Let that pass on, and have in your life today the life you truly desire here forward. Stop blaming your parents. Stop blaming your environment. Stop blaming your circumstances, because you were the one who created it. Cool. Any other questions showing up? Prabhakar says, hate means one is not utilizing his or her 24 hours completely. No, hate doesn't mean that, Prakhar. It's like, you just hate it, you hate it. It's like there is a charge in it. It's like, it can be, okay, I hate something. Like, I don't like this, vegetable. I hate it. Okay, fine. But if that hate continues in my world, that means there is a charge. That means there is something in it which I have to look about. It means that you are actually going to create same exact energy in your life, and you won't be even aware of. So yesterday I was like with somebody, and I was talking about myself, and I was like, wow, something I had been resisting. It was so clear that it's in my life right here, right now. And I was not able to see it until yesterday. It's so prevalent in my life because I am not willing to see it as hate, as wrongness. And the moment I acknowledge I hate it, man, means I hate it. And then I looked at, okay, what do I hate about it? And that was the other person's choice. If I have a choice to create in my life or not create in my life. And then I was like, okay, would I like to create it in this 10 seconds? No, but I can use that. Say, example, somebody in your family really, really screams and is always angry and, upset, and you hate that energy. And okay, and, and then you acknowledge it later on. Okay, fine, that was that person's choice. So if I'm so attracted to that choice, what is that? So it's like, And then you like use it when you want to use it, you don't use it when you don't want to use it, and don't have the charge against it. If you have a charge against it, you will keep doing that. I had that charge for the longest while in my life. I hated somebody in my family who used to scream all the time, and I'm like, can somebody stop? And every time everybody screamed, and then eventually I started doing that, screaming, and which was so not me. And I was not upset about screaming on other people or something. I was upset, why the hell did I scream? And then I had to acknowledge eventually that I did so much to change. That is not funny. And I'm grateful to that screen habit of mine, because that made me look into a lot of spaces and places in my world. And then when I actually acknowledged that I was judging the other person for doing that, and what if that was creating the life for that person? So I got tutored with that, and I said, okay, I can use this capacity to my advantage whenever I require it. That is the day, and now I don't scream at all. Like, that doesn't exist in my world. I don't know what screaming looks like. So it's like so weird, and I did it for almost like 15, 20 years. I used to just lose it, and I literally scream. And then I'm like looking, and I really used to find like, who's screaming in me? Why the hell am I screaming? But I didn't get it. Because I was resisting the other person, I was judging that person, I was hating that person. That's when I created it. So how many times we create that in our worlds? So be present with it, and that's when you can change something. So we say sometimes we know we are capable of creating a reality, and how we are not creating it. We know the energy and still not able to create it outside. What can we do about this? So what's right about that, Surbhi? Sometimes we know that we are capable of creating a reality, and how we are not creating it. Is there a judgment that you're not creating it? What if you have created it but it's not looking the way you're asking it to look at? And Surbhi, things never ever show up the way you're asking them to show up. They show up in a very different way. Are you willing to receive in every form and structure? So wherever you have formed a structure, and I get you've received it and you're creating it, but you're just not acknowledging it. So what if you can acknowledge it, about it, and then see the other formats, the way you have kind of received it in your life? Which just is expectations. Yes, expectations kill you, man. They just kill you. How many expectations do you have of yourself? How many projections do you have? I should be like this. I should be talking like this on the social media. This is how I should look like, how I be like. This is how my behavior should be. Blah, 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 blah. And we kill ourselves with that, and we kill others with that. So everything that is let go. Hey Sameer, welcome. Awesome. Shivangi, only I can hurt me. No one else has the capacity to do that. Truly. Yes, Shivangi, total bang on. Diagnosis. Radhika says control shift delete. Thanks, gorgeous. Yes, welcome. Nitesh, hello, how are you? Radhika, you are one freaking amazing being. Thank you for being in my world. So am I grateful for you, Radhika. Thank you, sweetheart. I am receiving you. Hello, Sydney says good. Vijay says right. Sahasra says the situation or your anxiety increase. What question should I ask? So these situations or anxiety exist because you love them. Acknowledge it. What do you love about these situations, and what do you love about anxiety, and how are you using anxiety to control everybody around you? That's what's showing up for you, Sahasra. So I wonder what that is in your world. Who and what are you aware of, and who and what are you controlling with your anxiety you're choosing? That's a play for you. Harsha says, wow. Who's Akira? Very informative. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. What's your opinion about forgetting and forgiving? Sorry, someone is... See, it's... Who are you to forget and forgive anybody? Choice is yours. Forgetting is a choice. And would you ever forget anything? You're lying to yourself that you're going to forget it. Acknowledge, I'm not going to forget it. This is what it is. And take it or leave it. And what's right about this? And what do you have to receive from it? And if you're trying to forget and forgive, you're never going to do that. And I find it's funny. It's funny to forget and forgive anybody, because the more you'll psych, then you become like a superior bitch or a bastard. And it's like, I'm the superior one and I'm forgetting. Are you the god? So for me, it's weird. I don't get into forgetting and forgiving. I'm like, okay, what's right about it? And I'm very grateful for a person whoever did that, because there's a gift in everything that other person does for you. And they haven't done unless you haven't created it in your life. That's my take on it. So Harsha says, oh yes, today only I screamed and my daughter said, Mama, you do bars and still get angry. Oh wow, thanks for saying that. You know how people judge, and that is a energy that is in the world. You doing spiritualism, you doing this. It's so funny, like other day I met a few of my friends and they were like, where are all the spiritual gurus? Where have they gone? What's going on with this COVID thing? I said, wow, I'm very grateful to the COVID. I really thank every morning, and I'm grateful to COVID for coming and showing up in different lives to us. And I'm really, really grateful. And they look at me. I said, it's not about saving others. We are not here to save. Spiritual leaders are not here to save others. We are here to live our own journeys and to live differently. How differently are you living? So you have all the spaces and rights to get angry, Harsha. And what if it's a choice? And what if being angry is not wrong? How much is your daughter manipulating you out of it? And how much can you use that to your advantage? I remember like my son used to say like, are you getting angry? Well, because I can, because I choose to. And a lot of people around me could try to control, oh, you do so much of access, you do so much of this, you are right there, you're so, and I'm like, where am I? I'm not there or here or anywhere, I'm just here. I live the life I want to live. So, why do you have to drink? Why do you have to smoke? Why do you have to be angry? Because we can, because we want to experience that too. So access doesn't say don't get angry. It's a choice. So you are allowed, darling. It's a choice. So Harsha says, I said, what if anger is not wrong? Yes, what anger is not wrong. What potency is the anger that you're not acknowledging? I use it to my advantage. I get angry whenever I require to get angry. How can I use that to my advantage? So Harsha says, I'm not saint. What if you're saint? Can a saint be not angry? What is that? Okay, what have you defined saint as? And what if a saint can be angry or not angry? What if you can? I'm a saint. I get angry. I do everything. I smoke, I drink, I party, I do everything. Am I not a saint? Interesting point of view, guys. Choice. I don't buy anything true and real. Who are you actually comparing it to buy it as true and real? Does it sound light in your world? My world, it doesn't. I will not buy it. And whosoever wants to buy those stories and keep it with them is your choice. This is how you buy people's stories, to make yourself be acknowledged by them, liked by them. I'm okay not to be liked by anybody. I'm my favorite. So if I'm my favorite, do I really bother that anybody likes me or not likes me? Where are you guys are not your favorites? So Sinena says, my barriers are going up today. Done the exercises. I do not want to be stuck in the resistance. Wow. Awesome. So Sinena, where are you doing? What if you can let the barriers go more up? So guys, one tool I'll give you, stop resisting anything in your lives. Stop resisting. It's okay if your barriers are going, aur jaane do na upar, let them go. Okay, go up, higher, higher, till they drop. How high can they go? So play with that, Sunena, and see what it is. And you do not want to be stuck is the space you're definitely going to be getting stuck to. Keep resisting and keep creating. What you resist persists. Remember that. Awesome. Thanks for sharing the opinion. Awesome. So all the questions answered. Anybody's question left or something left? Awesome. Hope that was contributive. So guys, go to your worlds. Delete. Today is a day of cleaning, self-cleaning. What if you delete, and what reality are you now choosing? Stop complaining. So stop giving me the stories of what you were when you were a child, what your circumstances. Everybody has a beautiful story to narrate. You won't understand my story. My story is tougher than your story. My life has been more tougher. I didn't do it. It happens to me. F you. Sorry. Just give up those stories, guys. Give up the stories. Start creating your reality. Acknowledge your reality and create from that space. If it was my reality, what would I choose? Wherever you get stuck, wherever you're upset, wherever you're in that space, expand yourself. Ask. Expand, expand, expand. Expand right now. Expand in your spaces and ask, if it is truly my reality, what would I choose? And play with it and stop resisting. Gratitude for today's contribution. Thank you, Rija. Thank you everyone for receiving it. Hope it was helpful. And thanks for your lovely questions, each one of you. I'm so grateful for you all putting up your questions here, and hope that contributes to the world and changes, and all these resistance are been said goodbye, and what a beautiful world would we have then. Everybody their own favorites. Awesome, guys. Love you all. Have a beautiful, beautiful, magical, sexy day, and have fun. And I see you tomorrow at 11:11. Thank you. Bye bye. Cheers. Good day. Have fun, guys.